Well. A pleasant good morning from the nation's capital here in Monrovia. Today is Saturday, the 19th day of October, AD 2024. What a pleasant way to welcome you to the program, King's Post Talk. Yeah, King's Post Talk. It is a 1 hour 30-minute sport program that highlights all of the major happenings from the world of sports.
Good luck.
Yeah. My name is Otis Sankan. Yeah, I'm your host and presenter of the program King's Post Talk. Too many things to talk about this morning on the program. Yeah. Ranging from local to international development. I'm going to fill you in for all of the happenings in the world of sports. It's good to have you listening. But don't forget now, keep playing the Kings FM Saturday Motorbike Jackpot. Before I kickstart the program, I'm going to call my second winner. Do a draw and call my second winner. So keep playing by dialing star 799 star 26 hatch. Yeah, shortly I do another draw to call my winner. So my name is Otis Sanka, and the program you are in tune to is King's Post Talk. It is a 1 hour 30-minute sports program that highlights the major happenings from the world of sports. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, roll the team song a little bit. When I return, then I'll fill you in with some of the stories we're gonna be bringing to you this morning on the program King's Post Talk.
My time you go for. Lusta play, my time you go for. Lusta play. I love you, Liberia.
Okay, welcome back to the program King's Post Talk, right there on King's Radio 88.5. Today is Saturday. It is the 19th day of October 2024. What a wonderful way to say welcome to the program King's Post Talk. This is where we afford you the opportunity, yes, and bring you all of the happenings in the world of sports. Yeah, bring it closer to you. So be my guest straight up until 12:30 this afternoon. And at which time I'm going to say goodbye. But let me fill you in with some of the development from the world of sports that are making news. So Christopher G. Weir, a sport administrator, criticized the government of Liberia for funding the Lone Star. Yeah, failed to fund the Lone Star or low budgetary support to the Lone Star. According to him, that's why the nation is struggling. That's the national team is struggling to qualify. So Christopher G. Weir criticized the government for not funding the Lone Star adequately as the national team struggled to appear at the African Cup of Nations for the third time. So it's been 22 years since the Lone Star of Liberia last appeared at the Nations Cup. And according to Christopher G. Weir, it is the low funding from government. Yeah. Poor maintenance leaves the ATS filthy. Yeah, poor maintenance. The Anthony Tottenham Sports Stadium is in a very filthy condition as the LFA League kickstart. Yeah, we're going to be giving you in-depth surrounding that stories also. And as you may be aware, the Liberia Football Association National League kickstarts, and champion Watanga LC suffered their first defeat. Yeah, the champion lost to Liska FC. So we're going to be talking more about that. What are some of those things that the champions or some of those things that in the LFA League should do as the league start? And FC Facial president promises the Sport Writers Association new headquarters. What a good news for the Sport Writers Association SWAT. Yeah, the mayor's noted for huge spending, so no doubt. And in basketball, the LBA, that's the Liberia Basketball Association, confirmed Commissioner Invisible 11 in the African Women Basketball League. Yeah, the LBA has confirmed that the commissioners and Invisible 11 RE are in the African Basketball League. These and many more stories coming up. Please stay tuned as I return. I start to give you in-depth into some of those stories that we are following today on the program King Sports Talk. And our talking point going to surround the national team, the Lone Star. Yeah, we're gonna highlight the national team struggle. Yeah, to the AFCON Nations Cup qualifier in Morocco. Yeah, we're gonna center our conversation around that and afford you the listener the opportunity to have the say also. So be my guest straight up until 12:30 this afternoon on the program King Sports Talk. Let's take a break. When we return, then I can announce my next winner and kickstart the program. But keep playing by dialing *799 *26# with just $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 USD. You can win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars or $1.50. Let me take this break. When I return, I call my second winner and we'll kickstart the program.
I love you, Liberia. Je t'aime, Liberia. Jojo Pompea, Yo Nabe, Kedisebe, Massa Junior, Anthony Toba.
Let's speak to this person and the person.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Well, I'm doing great. You're speaking with Otis Sankan from Kings FM. What's your name, please?
Hello?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Mason S. Boyu.
You say your name again, please.
Mason S. Boyu. Mason S. Boyu.
Oh, Mason S. Boyu.
Yes.
Did you play the Kings FM Saturday motorbike jackpot?
Yes.
How many times did you play?
I did 3 or 4 times.
This morning?
Yes.
And how did you play?
I dial star 79 and star 26 hash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I selected number 2 because they brought the option.
Mm-hmm.
I selected number 2, which is $200.
So you said Mason boy, you right?
Yeah, Mason SYU.
Mason S boy, you have you won before?
Yes.
And how much did you win?
Let me check. I received the message.
But no, listen to me now. I'm asking you, have you won before from the radio entertainment program?
No.
You win before?
No.
Okay, so I mean, at your first time winning, you have won yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars.
My phone is parting out of all my phone.
So you are just won yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. I'm gonna call you back to confirm if you receive your money, eh?
Alright.
Oh, okay. So that's it. Yeah, man, same boy, you. So that's it. Just keep playing. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. I'm here to give her more catch. Yeah. So we'll call Mason later on after we do the necessary arrangement to confirm if she receive her money. So keep playing by dialing star 799 star 26 hatch. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. So yeah, so you said Mason Boyu, right?
Yes.
How you spell your Mason Boyu?
MISOUME.
Say again.
MISOUME. Capital M.
Capital MISOUME. ME.
Yeah, small N.
Oh, small N.
Yes, E.
MISOUNE.
Yes, the
Okay.
S in the middle.
Okay. Then what's the last name?
POAYUE.
POAYUE.
YUE. Yeah.
MISOUNE.
NE.
Yeah, NE.
Yeah.
BOAYUE.
Yes.
Okay, Mason. So at the name store with the mobile money number, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love you, Liberia. Je t'aime, Liberia. Jojo Pombria, Yo Nabe, Kedi Sebre, Massa Junior, Anthony Topa, George Weda, James Diba, Yo Nabe, Kedi Sebre, Massa Junior, Anthony Topa, Aye,
So I gotta wait small. Let me make sure that my person, that my winner can receive her ego. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta do what the necessary thing so my winner can for ego to learn. Mention S boy you.
Aye, aye, aye.
So I mean, this song, man. When you hear this song back then, yeah, you know exactly what's about to happen. So welcome back to the program. King's Post Talk here on King's Radio 88.5. We would call our Mensa boy youth to confirm whether she received her money. But in the meantime, let's start to fill you in with some of the major development in the world of sports here this morning. So, like I said, Christopher Jipley Weah has criticized the government of Liberia for inadequately funding the senior men national team, or in fact the Lone Stars, while the female, the junior Lone Star, or the men Lone Star, and the senior team, just low funding. So Christopher Jipley Weah is administrator of football. He criticized the Lone Star. You have seen how the Lone Star have been struggling, and most of what have been the issue is, no funding or low funding, and when the money are coming, it coming very late. Some of those things. So let's give you in depth on this story. They said Christopher Weah, head of the Liberia Football Association and president of the Upper Women League, SARS Stages Queen, has pointed the fingers at the government. Insufficient financial backing has a key factors in the underwhelming performance of the national team in response to Lone Star disappointing 2-1 defeat at home against Equatorial Guinea during the qualifier for the 2025 African Cup of Nations. Mr. Weah joined many frustrated Liberians on social media demanding better support for the national squad. Earlier this year, the government allocated over $7 million to the Ministry of Youth and Sports in the 2024 national budget, with a meager of $150,000 earmarked for national football, while grassroots sports development was granted a scant of $1,230. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? The whole football budget is $150,000. And grassroots football is $1,230. Okay, this loss underscores a long-standing issue that we can no longer sweep under the rug. The chronic underfunding of our national team by the Liberian government, we are asserted on Monday. He further alleged that the government failures to allocate sufficient resources in sports has left the players who embodied the pride and aspiration of the nation without adequate backing. It is truly disheartening to witness the lack of necessary resources and support for our players, who are the face of our nation, our national pride and hope, he lamented. As the members of the collaborating football stakeholder of Liberia, we are also identify poor management with the national team as a significant contributor to the team's struggle. He expressed concern that Liberia joining in football is being hindered by systematic failures that require urgent attention. The effective management of the national team by the LFA is a crucial factor in these disappointing results, highlighting systemic issues that necessitate immediate intervention to revitalize confidence in Liberia football, he stated. Weah did not hold back in calling for the resignation of LFA President Raji, demanding accountability for the country's failures in the sporting arena. We need leaders who are truly dedicated to nurturing and advancing our football, individuals who will ensure that our national team is equipped with the support needed to strive on the global stage, he concluded. And that's just it. The issue of no funding, low funding, or the funding side is not timely. There are a lot of things, and myself, And I guess many other Liberians also out there know that that's one reason why the national team, continue to struggle. And football is not magic. No, it's not tic-tac-toe. Football is preparation. How well you prepare is the result you're going to give. Like the last time I said, it's like the computer system. They want to say garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you put in and what you get out is the incubator. So you cannot underfund the national team, and then you expect the players to go and do magic while their counterparts, the opponent are fully prepared. So it is about funding. Sometimes when the money side come, it's not correct. When the money come, sometimes it's not correct. It can come on time. All these things have effect mentally on players, on the coaches. And you cannot continue doing this and you expect the Lone Star to play magic. Look at the turnout at the National Stadium on the last match between Equatorial Guinea, the return leg in Monrovia. Look at the turnout. I mean, it was so very poor. And I think it was better said for people not to turn out because the frustration could rather escalate, tension at the stadium there. Who knows? So I think and the issue of the national team is something that, like I said, our discussion was centered around it this morning on the program. Yeah, our discussion was centered around it this morning on the program. So we will just leave it like that for now, and fill you in with other development, and then we can come right back to our discussion, about the national team. So let me call how to call Manson S. Boyu again to confirm if she received her money. Yeah, if she received her money, if the ego not land. But don't forget, keep playing the Kings FM Saturday morning motorbike jackpot by dialing *799 *799 *26 hatch. The more you play, the better your chances are. So you just know that you have from.
Hello?
Yeah, it's Mensa S. Boyu.
Yeah?
So I called to confirm if you receive your money.
I received my money.
And what it says? What a message.
$10,000.
Oh, okay. And that's your first time winning, right?
My first time, I'm so happy.
Yeah, that's something that made you happy now. So keep playing. The thing is, don't give up. The more you play, the better your chances are. Consistency matter. Okay, so keep playing and encourage others to play also.
All right, my next person can start playing right now.
Oh, okay.
Because now she take me to say, I want to play.
All right, so you keep playing, and you might be another lucky winner again. So keep playing.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
So we just confirmed that the money I've landed on Mensa S. Boyu account. That's just all we wanted. And thank God you have landed already on her account. So that means everything is okay. But you can keep playing. 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 And we will continue to do a draw and continue to do the draw and continue to announce more winner. So the Anthony Tottenham Sports Stadium, is one of the oldest football field playing facility, especially for football in our country. Back then it was gravel, and as time goes on, the LFA through CAF and FIFA thought it was to place carpet rock at the ATS there, and it was built in honor of one of our first lady, Antoinette Totman. I think she's the wife of our fallen president William V.S. Totman, and that stadium have been very useful. And I mean, there were times where the SKD was in was in total, I mean, very bad condition, especially after the war, because refugee were and displays were there, displays were at the National Stadium, the SKD. So I mean, the SKD was in that kind of deplorable condition after the war. So, and when we just returned from the war, we couldn't use the stadium until we renovated it. So the ATS now was one of the stadiums that we really used to use. I can recall, we used to play international matches there. We play Tunisia there before. We played a lot of country in Nigeria, what the AT and that's the SKD was on construction. So aside from that, our national league, we normally play, I mean, over 90% of our national league matches are the ATS there. But then, not many club teams had their own playing pitch. Like now, at least some of the club teams in the LFA through FIFA have built some other mini stadium around, like the Two Side Field, like the Doris Williams Stadium, and some other stadiums around the SKT practice page, other places. And like they get the stadium at Newtown, D12 Field, unlike back then, it was just the ATS. I mean, when you play ATS, you play nowhere. So the ATS have been a very, very, key facility for football. But I don't know why. Yeah, Elabua. So let me give you in depth on this story. What our investigation I gathered. So let me give you some in depth surrounding this issue of the ATF filthiness. So photos and images when I received from photos and images from on the social media, I decided to go at the ATS during the weekdays. And what I saw, I felt too weak. In fact, because I used the backside, to enter the stadium. And what I saw, I felt too weak. Why would the FA not maintain that place, especially they know how important it is? Yeah. And most of their National League matches I play there. So the photos and images posted on social media from within the ATL show an unkept stadium which looked seemingly neglected with lack of maintenance. The image show unsanitary bathroom, the sitting areas around the stadium wing were unpainted, marred by dust, bread dropping, creating an uncomfortable experience for spectators. Some fans inside the stadium vented their frustration on the LFA for deplorable state of the stadium. I think this administration is not paying more attention at the ATS since they moved to the headquarters. Since the First Division League ended in April, then later the Women League, there is less attention towards the ATS, the stadium workers speaking on anonymity. Yes. So the FA, they are responsible to maintain that stadium. I believe so. Because I mean they except the SKD where it is under the Ministry of Youth and Sport, the FA, I think they have right, 100% right as it relates to the ATS. And moreover, even let's consider even if the ATS is not in their hand, it's not in their control, but they normally use the ATS for their national league. How much time or resources will it take to maintain the stadium? Because you also get intake during matches. So some other they get intake should be used in that direction, the maintenance of stadiums. Even the great Europe, there are people there who maintain those stadiums. And that's just another way to provide job. But for Liberia, it's just different. It's just different. And we will continue to say this because we cannot sit as sport journalists, we cannot sit and keep watching some of those errors and continuously. No, because some of the reason why people will say, and people sit on the radio and try to criticize the FA, it is because sports is something that bring people together. And it's something that it's a decent game. You cannot get people going at the stadium as spectators. Some people go at the stadium there to go and watch their favorite teams. And if they get at the stadium, the place is filthy up. And how do we expect those fans, those spectators to sit to those dusty stains? Grass growing all around. There's no means to even walk through. Especially the stadiums are open, 75% is open. So we just go through with the rainy season, and you know that as long as the rain continue to fall, some of those they paint will start to wear away. So as the league, when we're drawing closer, the FA in their own mind should have gone to that ATS and other stadiums around, to give us some facelift. How much will it take the FA? Again, the FA is seeing that, but they are playing blind eyes on it. But they are gate intake, and they are receiving those gate intake from the spectators. They're paying that money to go at the stadium, and you expect them to go sit in dirt. No, sometimes we gotta be serious. We gotta do things that will attract the league, and it starts from there. You go to the bathroom is filtered up. You enter the stadium and say you feel bad. The thing we see on TV and other stadiums around the world, even in Africa, yeah. If you go in Africa, so all stadiums around, you enter the atmosphere alone, you feel comfortable. But unlike Liberia, it's different. In fact, the only reason you see the SKD is where it is because FIFA get out a regulation where you have to reach standard. So if you're playing page don't reach standard, you cannot be allowed to play. And of recent, you saw what happened. FIFA got to ban Liberia from playing home because of the stadium. It's just the same reason over and again. Yeah, and the Ministry of Youth and Sport is responsible for the SKD. So because FIFA has its own the national stadium, and they are putting pressure on the FA and the Ministry of Youth and Sport, that's why you see they can normally do what they can do at the SKD there. But if not so, the SKD will have been the same way the ATS is like. Because the sport administrators, those sport executives, the heads, they just play blind eyes on some other things. And how you expect people to go out the stadium? You think when I go out the stadium and play filter, I want to go there the next time? Some people go out the stadium and get a family and have fun time, relax themselves. They go there to feel comfortable. They're not going to go sit in filter area with dirt all around. You go to the bathroom, the place smelling. You don't even have good way to walk. All the paint wearing away. The place just looking something away. Then you expect people, you say, people don't watch football. What are you doing to attract? So we'll continue to talk this thing. And sometimes the reason I'm saying that is because you cannot keep doing the same thing and expect different result. Yeah, you cannot keep doing the same thing and expect different result. The football authorities got to do something more. They got to do something more. But I want to vet all my anger on this thing, sir, because I'm very vexed this morning when it relates to the ATS. What I saw, I said sorry when I get on that radio, I got to say it the way I saw it. And that's what I'm doing right now. Look, when you go at the ATS, they need to do something. They need to do something. The FA needs to do something. The FA need to do something. They need to do something about that. They need to do something about the filthiness of that ATS there. Yes, the league already stopped. We are already trying to attract people to the game. Then you're doing things and will be people will be scaring people away. Young going to ATS I play dirty. Hmm? And we don't want to see that to other stadiums and many stadiums across the country. Because in fact, whenever I go out those stadiums now, I will make sure I'll be taking key note. I will be swinging all there to see the maintenance of those stadiums too, to see. And I'll be highlighting some of the things on the sport program here. I will do that because we got to put things in order. There are ways you can do those things. But maybe somebody now won't do it because they won't spend the money for other people to eat it. I don't get to talk for them. Yeah. But what I saw at the ATS the other time, is very, very bad. I think the FA and football authorities should do something about that. And I hope and pray the next time we go at that stadium to watch football matches, we will see a very clean stadium, which of course will be good for every one of us. Not me alone who talking here. No, not me alone. Some people they get a voice to talk. So since we had the opportunity to come behind the microphone to talk, we highlight some of those things to call the attention of the FA. It is about the league. It is about attracting people to the league. When the league develops, myself here as a sports journalist will benefit. But you cannot get the league on people trying to do all they can, to attract people to the league. Then again, a certain group of people there who not care. No, it will not happen. It will not happen. So the Liberia Football Association National League First Division champion Watanga FC suffered defeat to Leska. Yeah, their first defeat to Leska. And I will also try to bring you, the standing. I want to try to bring you the standing as for the league right now, how it stands. I'll try to bring you that on the program. But this is, I'm trying hard to get this loading. I don't know why. This is very, 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 very. I don't know. Finding this hard to load, and which of course, it will. So let me take this break as I try to arrange this.
Play, my time you go, Lusta play, Lusta play, Lusta play,
My time you go Lusta play,
Lusta play,
My time you go Lusta play,
I love you, Liberia. Je t'aime, Liberia. Jojo Pombia.
So welcome back to the program. King's Post Talk. So this story it says the LFA 2023-24 National League came to an end in April with Watanga FC winning the First Division League and Pinson FC clinching the Orange Cup. Following a long wait for the local football fans were excited to see their team in action in the First Division and had a look of their new signing, and they were able to have a taste of their new players. In the early kickoff at the Samuel Kando Sport Complex in Painesville, Painesville FC secured a comfortable win over Bourgeois Island-based First Division outfit Global Pharma. The citizen of Painesville and the pharmacist match was early slated to take place at the David Koyan in the Gabaka Bon County, but was moved to SKD by the LFA due to appeal from the clubs. Painesville FC, who won the Orange Cup, kicked off the league on a very impressive note, scoring 2 first-half goals against Global Farmer FC without replay. The host Painesville FC were very aggressive in the opening minute, resulting to an early minute Lawrence Kuman goal. And it went further to say, in the late, okay, this is what I want to give you. In the late kickoff at the SKD complex, defending champion Watanga suffered a narrow defeat to Leska FC. Leska FC, who had Anthony Lanford in the squad, were the better side in the match, and that paid out for them with an Imara Flomo goal on the stroke of halftime. The Shipping Boys held on their lead and secured a win away from home. In other games played in newly promoted Discovery Sports Academy secured a 3-2 win away to Blackman Warrior FC at the D12 Sport Page in the burg of Nikutan. At the Anthony Tottenham Stadium, rejuvenated FC, that's Facile Football Club, they scored Bay Mountain 3-0. Josiah Chie Braze and Terry Saka goal were enough to have the soccer missionary all 3 points. Saka at the near end of the match was stretchered out due to an injury that looked serious. And at the Doris Williams Stadium in Grand Bassa County, Heaven 11 secured a 7-0 win over Mate Barrow on March the 1. At the Nancy B. Doe Stadium in Kakata City in Mangibi County, newly promoted LFA First Division outfit Shatter FC suffered a 2-0 defeat to Freeport FC. Discovery SA pulled a 3-2 half-fought win over Blackman Warrior FC. And traditional club Invisible 11 and LPRC Oilers played out to a 1-1 draw at the 2 South Fields in Gatnonzio. Any other development? Here? It says, New Energy Electric Vehicle NEV Liberia Chief Executive Officer Kasser Kwa has unveiled a stunning plan to construct the headquarters of the Sport Writers Association of Liberia, SWAT. Kwa said, I would like to sit down with the leadership and help you build a headquarters. Kwa announcement of his plan to construct the SWAT headquarters was met with huge applause from within the hall, with SWAT leadership visibly delighted. This feel-good story brought relief and a sense of accomplishment, with the responsibility of it becoming a reality within 12 months. During SWAT 38th annual anniversary celebration, the spotlight shone on the construction of its headquarters. As an organization with limited financial resources, heavily reliant on donation for sustenance, and unable to finalize its memorandum of understanding to facilitate members travel on foreign trip. The absence of Liberia Football Association President Mustafa Raji at the anniversary was conspicuous and unexplained. Imagine, the concept of erecting the headquarters was initially put forth by the keynote speaker, LFA Tier Vice President Jody Seaton, who highlighted the absence of a headquarters for such a significant institution. Delivering her speech, Madam Seaton urged SWAT to take the initiative in constructing its headquarters. She said the institution, to survive, save funds, and become vibrant and respected, they need to construct its own headquarters. Madam Seaton said SWAT must build a wholesome, functioning organization and move to the next level. I was going to urge you to dive a plan to build your own headquarters. My friend, even in our own contemporary Liberian setting, most young people have raised the bar and have started moving into their own home at the age of 38. How about a big institution like SWAT? Most organizations in Liberia do not survive because they lack sustainability plans. To be able to survive, you must start to move into your own building. Qua serving as chief launcher watched on as pledges were being made, and with some members pledging small amount like 2 bags of cement, while others like Elevate executive member Piwala Giant, who is also a member of the SWAT, pledged 25 bags of cement to an institution that does not have land of its own. Qua mentioned that while he could contribute, it will be a beneficiary of the institution, still have no land. Standing next to Deputy Minister of Sport, Dr. Andy Kwame, who pledged US 1,000, he expressed his desire to work with the leadership to secure land and build a headquarters, promising that their next anniversary could be celebrated in their facility. So Kase Kwaf, he have promised the Sport Writers Association to build a very new headquarters for them. Not new, but a headquarters, because they have never had a headquarters before. So, that's a very good boast for the Sport Writers Association. And, Kase Kwa is one person who has always been instrumental when it comes to sport development. Some people will look at it some kind of way, but the fact that some of his initiative is beneficial is something that is something that beneficiary, and we need to take into consideration that it is something that means well, because Sport Writers Association is 38 years, and with all that time, you don't have a headquarters. And the reason is just simple: how much money sport journalists earn. Before, sometimes to even pay the dues is not easy. To even renew membership form is not easy. Not that because they want to do it, but sometimes they are challenged. So it will take time. And these are some of the factors that lead to where SWAT is today. Even the football, they are not paying. When I say the football, the sports, the athletes themselves, the administrators themselves, the team also struggling. So when the athletes will get what they want to get before the sport reporters or journalists, it's just something that we have been seeing it, and we will continue to see it. But it's so good that Mr. Kase Kwa and others were able to commit themselves to do something for the Sport Writers Association, and that's something that we got to applaud them for, because it's a life-changing thing. When I say life-changing thing, that means SWAT will not get own headquarters, will not go back again. They're going forward, and gradually, who knows? So it's something that we need to take into consideration. So I got 1 minute past 12 midday. We got like 20 minutes to go on the program, and we go straight to our discussion. Our discussion for today, and it is about the national team, the Lone Star. Yeah, it is about the national team, the Lone Star. But before we do that, let me just do this as our final stop for today. In basketball, the female basketball team, like Commissioners and Invisible 11, are set to participate in the African Women Basketball League. So let's give you some in-depth stories surrounding that and their participation in the upcoming African Women Basketball League. Yeah, let's do that quickly for you before we can go to our discussion for today and conclude on today's edition of the program. So it says like this. It say The Liberia Basketball Association newly crowned first division champions Matthew Barrow, who are currently in Liberia representing Liberia in the qualifier round of the Basketball African League bar. Will return. He described the return of LBA team to FIBA competition as a timely and significant development for Sporting Liberia. That according to Diggs. And according to Diggs, the involvement of Matthew Barrow in the bar will enhance the skill of male athletes competing in Liberia, while the female athletes set to participate in the African Women Basketball League in Liberia will also benefit from its exposure to high-level competition. He urged Matthew Barrow players not to focus solely on qualifying for the next stage of the Basketball African League in Liberia, but to concentrate on learning from an opponent to improve their overall skills. Yeah, I like that. Similarly, he encouraged the athletes from the two female teams representing Liberia in the African Women Basketball not to be overly concerned about winning the league, but to focus on honing their skill by learning from the competitors. The participation of this team marked a significant milestone for Liberia re-entry into the international basketball, underscoring the LBA commitment to developing the sport both locally and internationally. You know, LBA were banned from participating in international basketball, FIBA and all. So, of recent 4 years, FIBA and the LBA, the Liberia Basketball Association, have been out of international competition because there were internal wrangling between the leadership. And for 4 years, you cannot be, in confusion. Then you participating. The other person say, "I don't want the president." The other person say, "No, you the president." Say, "You're not a real president." So the LBA have been on that internal wrangling, hauling and pulling for 4 years, and based on that, the World Basketball Association expelled them. And of recent, after their dispute was settled and they were recalled, and now they are able to participate in international basketball competition. So we have commissioners. It's a female basketball team along with Matthew Barrow, not Matthew Barrow, sorry, but Invisible 11, also female basketball team. They will be participating in the African Women Basketball League this year, and it has been confirmed by the LBA, the Liberia Basketball Association, and its president, Mr. Diggs, I confirmed that, and that's a boost for our athletes. I mean, particularly basketballers, and like I like what Mr. Diggs said, because we have been out of international tournament for a very long time, so our going back in international competition is not to go and win, no. Because you have been out, and some of those teams you are going to play, they have been actively playing, and different teams in different countries, So I mean, their experience now is far beyond our basketball team. So going back into the league is something that we're not going there to go win. No, I like what Mr. President said, Mr. Diggs. He said, sometimes when you go in some competition, you know your strength already. It's just that you have to participate and you try to steal some of those ideas and double up, beef up your strength so that the next time you go there, you can do far better than you did, previously. So for me, I pray that both teams are participating in this year African Women Basketball League. I pray that they not just go there to get adopted, but at least they can do well too. And I wish them all the best, all of the best as they go into the African Women Basketball League and this year. It's something that will boost their morale and also boost Liberia morale in international competition as it relates to basketball. Yeah. So with that, there are a few other stories from the FA, that's the Liberia Football Association official page, and it happens to be Our under 17 national team is also out of the country, and let's see if we can give you some. They're out of the country to participate in the WAFU A under 17 tournament, and is to be held in Dakar, Senegal, and it kickstart from it'll kickstart tomorrow. Yeah, the under 17 WAFU A under 17 tournament kickstart tomorrow in in Dakar, Senegal, and our U20 U17 team is there and to participate in the tournament. We'll try to give you update on some of their matches played there and how well it is for them. But while they are there, we hope and pray that all goes well. Since in fact our senior national team is struggling to qualify, we can also rally around the U17. You know, in the competition, it's good that our teams participate. That alone can make the country alive. You know, so we will continue to give you update as they go into the tournament and pray that they can come out with flying colors. Okay. So let's go straight to our talking point because we don't have much time. It is all about the Lone Star, and you just listen to what I read here concerning the action of the government towards the national team. And there are some people talking about the coach resign. The coach resign. You know, the FA said they said they're embarrassed. In as much the coach is also embarrassed, the FA is also embarrassed because the reason I'm saying this is because the FA through the government of Liberia, or should I say the government of Liberia through the FA has not been doing much for the national team. So that can be sufficient reason for the coach to say that's why the team didn't qualify. So I mean, it just like far and says, in as much the coach didn't qualify the senior national team, and you know, for the AFCON 2025 Nations Cup in Morocco, because from the contract that they signed, it was like Liberia already gone halfway into the World Cup qualifier. That means we stand no chance of qualifying for the World Cup. So when Coach Mario Marinica came in, his focus was to qualify the Lone Star for the AFCON Cup of Nations, not the World Cup, because we are already playing matches into the World Cup qualifier, and the result shows that we cannot qualify for the World Cup. So the FA and the coach agreement was he should focus more on qualifying the senior national team for the African Cup of Nations. And there was some good result that came up. You know, his very first match play, he drew. He won 2 matches. He drew 3 and lost 2. Let's say he lost 3 now because they are away to Equatorial Guinea and they defeat whom, and coupled with the defeat also at home to Algeria, make it 3 losses. The national team have got already as it relates to the qualifier for the AFCON 2025. So the coach can also tell you that because of low funding and the funding are not timely, that's the reason the national team didn't qualify for the Nations Cup. And that is a sufficient reason for the coach to give to the FA and the government and Liberian people. Say, I could have done better, but sometimes the money don't count on time. Like the other time, the Lone Star was getting prepared for the match away to Togo in Lomé. The team started training 4 days before the head coach arrived, Coach Mario Marinica. And when I did my investigation surrounding why they said that the coach was not in country along with his backroom staff, and my sources hint at me that it is because the FA were unable to make the main plane ticket money available. He and his backroom staff, because they were unable to make the main ticket money available to come to Liberia for the team to start their preparation for the match against Togo. So I mean, the men were out of the country for 4 days while the team were preparing. In the absence of the coach, we had the deputy coach Kelvin Segbe, who was heading the training section. And when the man got here, disappointingly, when he got here, the money they're supposed to make available for the team to travel, because the team needed to travel to Togo and play and come back to play home. So that money was delayed 2 days. I still to be corrected, but 2 days, to the match. That's the time the Lone Star received the money and they were able to make the trip. In fact, the team was unable to even come to build that momentum among the players. And we're just lucky to get a draw away to Togo. But they're not much done by the FA to the government of Liberia, for the national team. And that have been the case over and over in the game. The funding. The other time the Lone Star got stranded when it came from Equatorial Guinea. They gotta go on Sepay. They gotta go on Sepay. And the thing is, sport is something that sell the country. Maybe you are not considered it like that because you are not athletes. You see football player and they put on see you as well. But look around you. Some of you watch football matches in your home. You go to a video club. You go out to entertainment center. Look at how far sport has reached around the world, especially football. Look at how far. But for Liberia, our government and the FA, they seems not to care about it. And that's just what I would say. Because if you care about it, you will see some effort. But I mean, that kind of deliberate way of doing things. Why would the national team get a pending match? And the thing is, you can be elected, you can be told before, like the qualifier now for 2026, you already get your fixture. You know that Monday, October 19, or Monday, October 20 or 21, Lone Star will be playing. Next year, they will be playing in another country. The other time, we play in another country. They will give you sufficient time to prepare yourself. But for us, the government, the FA, they will wait. Imagine, like I said, the last time the team supposed to go to Togo, 2 to 3 days for the team departure. That time the FA make the money, the government make the money available for the CMA national team. Look, those things get mental issue. A play on the players, the athletes mentally, because the man is told that you should make the trip. You can make a trip to Egypt for a match on such and such time, and there are criteria. There are some things that need to be put in place. For example, the players don't just go to Egypt and on a long flight and arrive few days to they go play football. All that thing they get fatigued. So the players gotta go on time. They do some leg stretching, light warming up. They know, the athletes know, the coaches, the technician knows what the player needs. But all of those things are done in time. Not on time, but in time. That means it gives the players, the athletes, ample time to relax, do their training, relax, concentrate on the match. The facility should be there. And necessary things need to be put in place. The athletes not. I mean, sometimes the athletes don't even got to hear said money being. They got to hear the issue because that alone it have issues on their mental state as they approach the game. So sometimes when the player go now, I mean they just totally disarrange. Then you say, "Look at the player physique." What did that friend? No, they may not physio. The men are prepared. But the adequate preparation for them to go and facing their opponent or their counterpart. That is where they are lacking. Of recent, Senegal, not Senegal, but Sierra Leone defeated Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is the defending champion of Africa when it comes to football. They just won. They're going African Cup of Nations out here in Africa. But Sierra Leone defeated them. Yeah, in Monrovia. On the scene, SKD where Lunsa can play. Where the beat Equatorial Guinea, where Equatorial Guinea beat up. Sierra Leone defeated Africa. Is it different? No, that's Sierra Leone right here. The thing is preparation. That's just it. Sudan, I call it North Sudan. They defeated Ghana. In the same African Cup of Nations qualifier, Sudan, a war-torn country, defeated Ghana. We know Sudan to be a war-torn country where all the people fighting war, but Sudan defeated. So the people are just preparation, not magic. Not magic. Preparation. I think it is not time our sport authority, the government, see reason and say no, because it has been 22 years since Lone Star last appearance in the African Cup of Nations. The first time in 1996, sorry, in South Africa. The second time was in Bamako, Mali, 2002. Since then, in 2024, kind of year, Lone Star has never appeared. And some of the things that got impact on our players, on our leagues. Then you want to talk about this. Look, officials of government, this is not politics, but officials of government are riding a expensive car. They are being paid heavily. Why the government cannot see reason to direct some of those money into sports and say, okay, let us support sports now. Because the thing is, more young people are involved into sports. Whether they are football player, like basketball player, like chess player, whatever category or discipline, we have young people who are involved. But sometimes the young people, the athletes, they just see no reason of doing it, of participating again, because it just sickly. The sport in Liberia just sick. So you find out these are some of the reasons why most of the young people are doing drugs. Most of the young people are drinking liquor. But if you have the young people engaged into those disciplines, because the first thing when you're athletes, or full-time athletes, you can do drugs tests. They do alcohol tests. They make sure they check you before some of the club teams sign you or before you play certain game. So if an athletes know that they have to go through a test, you think that go do drugs? No. His focus will be more on his activities, his training, his relaxation, how best he can give the result. But they man go train, what they even get food to eat. So now for the pay here, not easy. The last time I heard from players trying to demonstrate. So these things are things that we need to take into consideration. Not just those who are directly involved with football. But we as Liberians, because when the national team goes out there in competition, they go to represent Liberia. They go represent themselves. The players not go represent themselves. La Liberia color, la Liberia flag. They will say Liberia. They will not say Lawrence Kuman. They will not say how they call him? Say Oscar Dolly. They will call him near the field commentator like go. But Oscar Dolly, Duerden, they are representing Liberia. Anything they do on that playing pitch, any result that come from there, it reflects on Liberia. So that is why we are here today, adding my voice, amplifying my voice through the microphone, raising some of those issues so that the national government through the LFA can see reason. It is not magic. I just told you, in Sudan, defeated Ghana. You think that result? Sudan was the government. They didn't make funding available. They didn't get a team to some well prepared matches, test matches. No, they did. They did. Adequately prepare the guys. Because now people will talk about South Sudan. The image of South Sudan will change on the global stage, on the continent. Because all people know about Sudan now, it's a war country. But if Sudan qualify, the defeat of Ghana by Sudan, that alone, it have a positive image on Sudan. So you see, that's what we need to do. You cannot get government official living luxurious life, driving flashy car, and you have the national team struggling to make funding available. So we need to do more. And I'll be right back here to talk more about this. And I'll give you some update in our national league before let's do this weekend on the next edition of the program. Because we're out of time, let me try to take few calls and as it relates to our conversation today surrounding the national team. So if you want to have a say, you can call us on 0772 32 99 33. 0772 0772 23 99 33. 23 99 33. And we can take few of your calls because we are out of time on the program Sports Talk here on Kings Radio. If you can't get any call, we just call it a day on today's edition of the program Kings Sports Talk here on Kings Radio 88.5. So you can call me up on 0772 23 99 33. Let's talk. Maybe you can make your own recommendation, your suggestion on the preparation for the CMA national team. What are some of the things national government need to do? What are some of the things you as a citizen needs to do, and football authorities and administrators needs to do for the upliftment of our national team and sports in general? 0772 23 99 33. Let's see if we can get any call. We are fast approaching time. Then we can call it a day on today's edition of the program King Sports Talk. But don't forget, keep playing by dialing star 799 star 26 hatch on the program today. Keep playing. I might do another draw before Diallo can come in if I can. But keep playing. Diallo will come here also to do more draw. So keep playing. The more you play, the better your chances are. So we gotta go. We out of time. We just can't get any call, so we gotta go. And thanks so much for being there. Thanks so much. We gotta go on the program today.
Si un player lusta player play, my time you go score. Lusta player.
So thanks so much for being there. Sports Talk return next week Saturday on this very dial. Till then, have yourself a wonderful time. Keep following the rest of our broadcast. Diallo is here next to give you maximum entertainment and continue to play by dialing star 799 star 26 hatch. Did I catch you? Have yourself a wonderful time.